Good day, friends. I am Sammy Strings. So today we are dealing with the guitar. So we have the different types of the guitar. And as a matter of fact, the guitar belongs to the family of the string instruments. Now, the first type of the guitar that we have is the acoustic guitar that is generally known as the box guitar. Then the second type is what we call the electric guitar. Now, under the electric guitar, we have what we call the solo or the lead guitar. And also under the electric, we have what we call the bass guitar. Now, these are the types of guitar that I talked about just now. Today, we'll be dealing more on the acoustic guitar, and I'll be giving parts of the electric guitar that I made mention of just now. Now, under the acoustic guitar, or what we call the box guitar, there are some parts that we have present that we are going to be dealing with now. On the acoustic guitar, we have three main parts. The first part, we have the head region. That is the first region. That's the head. Then we have the neck, and we have the body. The head, the neck, and the body. Regions on a guitar. We have the head, we have the neck, and we have the body. Now, the head region of this acoustic guitar is this very region. The neck region is this region, while we have the body to be this very region. The head region again is this region. We have the neck to be this region, and we have the body to be this very part of the guitar. The first part we have at the head region is what we call the tuning peg. We have what we call the tuning peg. Now here, these are the tuning pegs I'm talking about. And what is the function of the tuning peg? The function of the tuning peg is to be able to tune the string, each string of your guitar, to a particular key. Because while your guitar is dormant, while your guitar is not working at all, there's a particular projection it has to give. But the essence of this tuning peg is for you to be able to bring it to that very key or that very tone or the sound, the projection that it has to be to give, which is actually the function of the tuning peg. Then the next one, we have what we call the ferrule. We have what we call the ferrule. We have what we call the ferrule. Now, at the ferrule, that is where your strings are being tied. You have your strings being tied at the ferrule. At the ferrule. So those are the things we have at the head region. Now, the next region is the neck. So at the neck region, we have what we call the nuts. So where the strings lie on is actually what we call the nuts. This plastic part we have at this region of the guitar is called the nut. Then now, after the nut, we have what we call the fretboard. The fretboard. This is called the fretboard. This surface is called the fretboard. The fretboard. You can see it looks like a board. Now, on the fretboard, we have what we call the fret wires. the fret wire. So the fretboard is being divided into different sections by the fret wires. So this is talking about the metals you have in between, serving as a demarcation between the fret on the fretboard. So we have the wire, the fret wire. Then now on the same fretboard, we have something that we call the fret marker. The fret marker. The fret marker. It is called the fret marker. So like now on this very thing, on this very fretboard, we get to know that there are some dots that we have on the fretboard. Those dots are called the fret marker, the fret markers. So those are the parts that we have on the neck region of the guitar. Now let us move to the body. On the body of the guitar, we have what we call the sound hole. This part is called the sound hole. The sound hole. The sound hole. And the function of the sound hole is to help in the projection of the sound. But by the time we start strumming the strings, then where the sound is going to be projected is at the sound hole. Okay, at the body of the guitar as well, we call something the saddle. Saddle. On the body, we have the saddle. So this is called the saddle. This is called the saddle. This is called the saddle. This plastic part of the guitar is called the saddle. It's called the saddle. Okay? It's called the saddle. So now, here, like this acoustic guitar actually has these plastics. And the function of these plastics is actually to pin down each of the strings we have on this guitar. Not all guitars have this, but this, since this one have, I need to address this. So this is actually called the string pin. It is called the string pin. The string pin. Then now, where you have the string pin, so the essence of this is to pin down each of the strings we have on this guitar. Is to pin down each of the strings we have on this guitar. Now, where you have this pinned is on the bridge. So this wooden part of the guitar is called the bridge. It's called the bridge. The bridge is called the bridge. We have it as the bridge. We have it as the bridge. Then now we also have a particular part at the bottom part of the body. This. That is called the strap button. We call it the strap, S-T-R-A-P button, B-U-T-T-O-N. We call it the strap button. We call it the strap button. Now the function of the strap button is for you to be able to fix your shoulder strap. This is called the shoulder strap. It is generally known as belt, but it is officially known as shoulder strap. People call it belt, but we call it shoulder strap. So it is known as shoulder strap. So the function of the strap button is for you to be able to place your shoulder strap and fix it on your strap button. You fix it there, where you have your strap button. So we have it. So this is called the shoulder strap. Okay. Then we have the strap button. So we have the shoulder strap and we have the strap button. The shoulder strap. This is called the shoulder strap and this is called the strap button. This is called the strap button, while this is called the shoulder strap. All right. Since we have various types of the guitar, I would just like to also move to the lead, or what we call the solo guitar. This is a lead guitar. This is an example of a solo, or what we call the lead guitar. Now, the lead guitar has most of the parts that I explained on the acoustic. On the lead guitar, you can have your head. This is the head. And on the head, we have the tuning peg. just like we have it on the acoustic guitar. These are the tuning pegs of the lead or solo guitar. At the head region as well, we have what we call the ferrule. The ferrule. These are the ferrules on the lead guitar. Then now we also have the neck, because the same regions we have on the acoustic guitar is also present on the lead or solo guitar. So at the neck region, we also have what we call the knot. The knot. Then we have what we call the fretboard. We have what we call the fret wires. We have the fret marker. These are the fret markers. We have the fret markers. Then now, going to the body of the guitar, an electric guitar, a lead guitar. Now, we don't have a sound hole present on a lead guitar because a lead guitar is being plugged to an engine. So it can only sound after it is being plugged to an amplifier, which amplifies the sound. Then we have the saddle on a lead guitar. This is called the saddle. Okay? This is called the saddle on a lead guitar. And the lead guitar as well also has a bridge. This is called a bridge of a lead guitar. So we have the saddle, we have the bridge. A lead guitar or a solo guitar does not have a string pin, but instead the string is being fixed right from behind, then up to the front. Okay, up to the front. So that's what a lead guitar or a solo guitar has. It does not have a string pin. Instead, you can only fix the string right from behind, then up to the top. So that's the way you fix the string on an electric guitar, which is a solo guitar or what we call the lead guitar. So now we also have the bridge. This is the bridge on an electric guitar. We call it the bridge. We call it the bridge. The bridge. We have it there. We have some parts now that actually aids the amplification of the voice of a lead guitar. We have some parts that aids the amplification of the voice on a lead guitar. Now, this helps in amplifying the projection on a lead guitar. So instead of having a sound hole on a lead guitar, this aids the projection of sound. That is after it is being plugged to an amplifier. So we have this on a lead guitar, and this is called the volume knob. We call it the volume knob. The volume knob. So that's actually what helps in the projection of the sound, either to reduce the sound or to increase the sound, the volume of the sound. So the function of the volume knob is to help in either increasing the sound volume on a lead guitar or decreasing the sound volume on a lead guitar. Then we also have what we call the tone knob. The tone knob. Tone knob. K-N-O-B. Then we have the tone. T-O-N-E. The tone knob. So there are two tone knobs here. So the function of these tone knobs is to help in fine-tuning the sound of a lead guitar. It helps in fine-tuning the sound of a lead guitar. It fine-tunes the sound of a lead guitar. Then, now, the next thing we have here, is called the output jack. Output jack. Output jack. Output jack. So the function of the output jack is for you to be able to connect what we call the jack plug that is going to be plugged to the mixer. Okay? That is going to be plugged to the mixer so as to amplify the sound of your guitar. So we have the whammy bar. The whammy bar. The whammy bar is actually here. This is where it is being fixed. Okay, it is metal in nature, but this doesn't have. This is where you have the whammy bar being fixed. So when you fix it, it actually gives a particular effect to your guitar. It gives an effect to your guitar after it is being fixed. So here, under this very string, we have what we call the pickup. These are called the pickups of this very electric guitar. And what is the function? Is to be able to pick from the word pickup. It helps in picking up sound, okay, plugged by the string of this very guitar to the amplifier. So that's the function of this very pickup that we have here. It helps in picking sound that is going to be moved into the amplifier and projected by the speaker. So that's the function. That is the function that this pickup sound works for. Now, the next thing we now have is this. It is called the pickup selector switch. It is called the pickup selector switch. This. And what it does is to give a particular unique sound to a particular sound that is being played. So it gives effects to sounds that is being fixed. So the function of this is to give different tones to sounds after string is being plugged on the guitar. And also, we have the strap buttons. This is the first strap button we have on an electric lead guitar, while we have the other one at the bottom. So we fix our shoulder strap right at the both ends of the strap button. So that is all about the anatomy of the guitar. So for our next lesson, we will be dealing with the guitar string numbering, guitar fret numbering, the guitar standard tuning, and the guitar chromatics. So this is my YouTube channel at Sammy Strings. Kindly like, subscribe, and share. And if you have any question, kindly drop it in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Bye.